stream, which I believe was Saturday. I hope you all had a very, very good Victoria Day weekend while I'm at it. So, no break right now, but we still do have all these single breaks, which I have aligned at the front of the camera here. And speaking of which, I see some of you guys have bought quite a few spots into them. So we're going to highlight real quickly what is getting close to being broken. And the first one we are definitely going to point out is the Group Break 3-Team Random 2022 Topps Gypsy Queen Hobby Box. So you get three teams in this break for the cost of only $22. The Gypsy Queen being a brand new product that just came on store shelves a few days ago. And you can see here, $22. Three teams. What's not to like there? We've only got the 4 entries left, so get them while they're still hot, because they're going pretty quickly. Next up on the ledger, we have some other ones here that we threw up, some of the other new single box breaks. I believe we are at, yes, just 7 entries left on the Double Team Random 4 tins of 2020-21 Upper Deck Series 1. So chasing after Alexis Lafreniere, whose Rangers are trying to even up the series tonight against the Carolina Hurricanes in Carolina. Well, actually, no, are they in New York right now? No, they're in New York. Scratch that. They're in New York tonight, and we'll see how that one goes. Really, I thought, honestly, the way that they looked against Pittsburgh, against a healthy Penguins team, they probably would have lost, right? They did manage to come back 3 games down to win that series, but I really did expect whoever won that series between the Rags and the Pens to just get completely eviscerated by Carolina in round 2. But it doesn't seem to be playing out that way yet, right? New York's looked pretty competitive, so we'll see. I think as a neutral hockey fan, it would be great to see that series go a little bit longer, considering that the other team in the East in Tampa Bay really did make short work of the President's Trophy winning Florida Panthers. Man, what a disappointing season. Though I guess not a surprise trying to take out the Lightning. That's no small feat. But man, if the Leafs did not look much better against that team than Florida did, man, I'm telling you. And that's going to be a whole other different discussion. We're going to continue on with highlighting some breaks, then we can talk some more about the Leafs. But that, even though, like I said, it really does beg the question. Like, now more than ever, I think, if you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, what do you want that team to do? You just saw Florida just get demolished, right? Against a team that Toronto almost took out. So do you just stay the course at this point? So the other break that we have here is the Double Team Random of 2022 Bowman Baseball Hobby. Another fun product. We've had a couple of these breaks. We've got a triple box break of this and a jumbo box break of this up as well. But right here, the Double Team Random 2022 single hobby box of it. We have $25 for an entry, and we still have 9 entries remaining. You get 2 random teams with your purchase. So another good one to check out. And then the Revolution Basketball was thrown up on Saturday as well. And this one, we have just 5 entries remaining. So it's looking like this one is going to get really close. Double Team Random, guys, the 30 teams of the National Basketball League. The National Basketball Association. It's not the NBL, it's the NBA. What am I saying? So we've got 5 entries left. So 10 spots already claimed. Grab your spot today, or any day. Any day works before it fills out. Just make sure to grab it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We don't really get to break too much basketball, so it's pretty hard to get our hands on it, so it's always exciting when you get to do a basketball break. I'm a big Celtics guy, so needless to say, I've been very excited with this NBA season, but we'll see down the stretch here. It's literally anyone's series. It really just comes down to whether or not Jason Tatum continues to perform at his highest level, because when Tatum is on, doesn't look like the Celtics can be topped by the Heat. But he's had a couple games in this series where he hasn't shown up, and the Heat have made them pay dearly. Particularly that game 1 was pretty brutal. even though last game, game 4, it was still weird, right? It seems like for Boston, they've got the two J's, right? They've got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. They got the two J's. It's very rare for both of them to be going at the same time. When both are going at the same time, that team is crazy good. But even game 4, Tatum showed up, and it wasn't the best game from Jaylen. Though usually I feel like when everything bears out, it definitely seems like Jaylen is the go-to, or not Jaylen, Jason's the go-to guy. I was like, have to go and ban someone from the stream. Sorry, I was just a little bit distracted there. These bots, man, I swear, they always find our stream. It's very annoying. So yeah, those are the single box breaks to highlight. We also have the $14 Series 1 break. Double team random, 15 spots. We only have 4 entries remaining, guys, so that one's going to go too. So it looks like all of the single box stuff, you guys are responding to it. Most of these breaks are almost sold out, so we should definitely have quite a few breaks running in the near future. There's other stuff to highlight as well. Now, we're going to talk about stuff that might have to get axed if it doesn't move within the next few days or weeks. We're going to start off with this one. I'm really excited to break this. I hope there's enough interest to get this one going. $55 for a double team random spot of 2019 Bowman Best. Chasing after the Vladdy guys. I mean, does it get any better than that? So, speaking of chasing after a hot rookie, how about the Shohei Ohtani? Still have 11 entries remaining, and the double team random of 2018 Topps Finest Hobby Box. So you'll get your 2 teams for $60 in this one, chasing after the Shohei Ohtani rookie card. And then, yeah, there's a lot more in here as well. We do have our one lone football, that being the 10 entries left on the double team random of 2021 Mosaic No Huddle football. We have thrown a lot of football up here. We have yet, you can check the VODs, man. We have yet to actually get a football break to fire, which is a damn shame. Football is a great sport. It's great cards to collect. So I'm hoping that we already had to axe the legacy. I'm hoping we won't have to do the same with the No Huddle. We still have the 10 spots remaining on that. And then I am going to go out of my way here to highlight a couple of the other things that I think are really, really, really good buys that you might want to check out. And that, of course, is going to be both our half case break of 2021-22 Series 1. Because we're also giving away 5 blasters to different participants in here. So those will pile up as well. And this one, we have 12 spots sold of the 31 spots in this breaks. 19 spots remaining. $30 to get your one random team. And then, of course, we also have our 2022 3 boxes of Hobby, plus a giveaway of 2 boxes of Topps Heritage Tie Number from the year 2021. $55 a spot on this. We still have 21 entries remaining. And then we also have, if I can find it right here, real quickly, there it is, the Jumbo Box. So the Jumbo Box, if you don't want to go through all of the cards, the single autographs in the 3 boxes of Hobby, you can go and cut straight to the chase and just opt for the double team random in the Jumbo Box. Of course, there's no freebies being thrown in here, no Heritage High Number Hobby Boxes being given away for free, but in exchange for that $65 price point, and you'll get your 2 teams and a shot at one of the multiple autos that come in the Hobby Box of Bowman. So, lots of good stuff there. Lots to get excited about, and we've got changes to talk about as well. So I'm going to go straight on camera again. Hello, hope you're all doing well. So now that I've highlighted a few of the items that we have on sale here at 41games.ca, a link in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. And then if you're watching on Twitch, just go into the search bar, 41games.ca. We are now actually spun out on the website out of sports cards. We now have our own tab, so we're immediately visible on the webpage. So just go to the top banner, find sports card breaks, and just click it, and it'll take you right where you need to go. So, all good on that front. You can also now check on our website as well all of our break results, all of the videos of every break I've ever done is now available on our website at 41games.ca. You can just click on the sports breaks top banner, click on break results, previous break results, I should say, and it will take you to a directory. In fact, let me show it to you right now. Might just be easier. So we're going to go hop back onto the webpage here. So you can see sports card breaks are now up on the top corner, no longer in the shadow of sports cards. We are on our own now. And we're going to hover over here. If you want to see new breaks, this page here, you're going to click on upcoming breaks. If you want to see the break results, we now have this tab, previous break results. I was working on this today, and the fruits of my labor are right here. So you'll be taking the previous break results on the website here after clicking that link, and now you're going to be presented with a bunch of different months. So let's say I click November, when we first started breaking. Here are the dates, November 29th, and here's going to be the video of all the breaks we did that day, 13th, and so on and so forth. I think our busiest month will be would be February. So you click February. This page is pretty egregiously long, but you'll see this computer. We're getting an upgrade. In fact, the new computer is right beside me. We just need to get that all set up with the monitor and everything else. But this computer here, you can see how slow it is. The one I'm currently on, that it doesn't load this right away. Trust me, if you're on a newer computer or even on a phone, this loads up just fine. But you can now see all of our break results by month with the dates included and all the VODs for ease of use for you. So you always have to come back to YouTube. It's now just right on the website as well. So pretty exciting stuff when it comes to getting sports breaks. The attention that it really does deserve. And with that as well, we're going to talk about something that I already talked about a little bit previously, but it is going to happen. 100% this is going to happen, the flash sale. The Back to the Present flash sale is going to happen. I have already got all of the breaks okayed. This is not going to go live just yet. Keep an eye out. It'll be up live in a week, but I'm going to explain to you exactly how this happens before this day is up. So this is essentially what it's going to be. As you can see, this is rudimentary graphic. I'm sure our graphic guys are going to do a lot better. This is just something I whipped up for the stream. It's going to be the Back to the Present flash sale break. Okay, we are going to throw these up likely on Tuesday. It would depend, not this Tuesday, but the next. And we will have a bunch of breaks, all right, throwing up on the website for only 1 week's time. So if we throw it up on Tuesday, they will have to be filled by next Tuesday. Once that Tuesday passes, the week passes, right? Once the week passes, you cannot buy in. Entries closed. Whatever's left over, I guess the house will have to eat it. All right? These are going to be breaks that will fire regardless. And they are going to be extremely, extremely, extremely cheap. I will tell you this. One of the ones that will be thrown up, you have to keep an eye out. Again, limited time. It's going to be the Back to the Present break. All right? Now, what is going to be in the Back to the Present break, you might ask, Patrick? I'm glad that you asked that question. Because what that is going to entail is a series of fun throwback sets, right? So if you think Back to the Future, you know we're dealing with time travel. All right. So what is a card? What's a type of card in baseball that focuses on bringing the past to us instead of bringing us to the past? What will bring the past to the present? Well, the answer to that's going to be our heritage and our archives. So we're going to have the mixer. The Back to the Present mixer is going to be kind of like the crown gem of the flash sale. That is going to be a double team random, 15 spots. It will be one box of Tarps archives from 2021 hobby, 2021 Topps Heritage High Number hobby, and 2021 Topps Heritage hobby. All right, one box of each of those, 15 spots, only $16. Some of the other breaks that are going to be throwing up as well are 10 spot 3-team randoms of 2021 Topps Heritage High Number. Those are only going to be $7 a spot for 10 spots. You get 3 teams. 2021 Topps Heritage is going to be $8 a spot for 10 spots, 3 teams. And then 2020 Topps Heritage Baseball High Number is going to be 10 spots, $8 a spot for 3 teams. Insanely cheap. We are talking about breaks that are going to be going for the cost of a pack of Top Series 1, or for less than half of a pack of 2022 Top Series 1 Jumbo, right? We're talking about breaks that you'll be getting bang for your buck, and they're going to have a theme. So our first theme is going to be bringing the old school stuff back to you now with the back to the present stuff, and those price points, you're not going to be able to beat them. No one's going to be able to beat them, and they're only going to be a limited time. You're only going to have 1 week from the day that it's posted, and it's looking like, from talking to everyone else, maybe expect that to be Tuesday, next Tuesday, so that would be May 31st. But keep an eye out just in case. From the moment it goes up, you only have 1 week to buy in. So, hopefully that's a little bit of something. And I see, hey, how's it going? Jamie, eh? Hope you're doing well, man. So we're doing something a little different. We've got the new computer here as well, man. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But we're trying to make things a little bit. We're trying to do things a little bit differently now. The market seems to bear it. I'm doing not too bad. I'm not doing too bad. Today was a pretty busy day of just working on the website, getting everything done on that front. But it does seem like, right, we're going back. I don't know if you just came in or if you saw the stuff previously. It looks like the single box breaks, the single box break spots are going pretty quickly. So I expect that those will all fire, and that should be good, right? That's ultimately what we want to see. Get the breaks going again, making sure you guys can all get in the hobby at a reasonable price. Because come on. It's no surprise right now. We're all scrounging our couches for change right now, aren't we? So a good way to forget about that is to just have fun, break, and not have to hurt the wallet too hard on breaking. So I'm looking forward to it, and hope you guys are too. What else do we have today, by the way? So we got a couple hockey games, right? The Rangers game's on tonight. I'm trying to remember. Is there anything else on? I know we got the Warriors are tonight for basketball, but I don't really care about that series, to be honest. It hasn't been particularly exciting. It looks like Golden State's just going to close that out. You like it? All right. I'm glad to hear that. We're also going to be looking into, again, the personal breaks. It sounds like that's going to go. That's just going to require me to try and come up with things that you guys would want to buy. I will explain the personal breaks again right now. Essentially, it's already greenlit. I need to put the items out. So I need to think of things I could get from the warehouse here. You might all be familiar already with the rips and ships that we do, right? Those small little boxes. I have a few, actually. So, like, something like this, right? Something like our Topps Chrome Black. You've probably seen one of our regular customers, Anthony, burn through a lot of these. He does that through a process that we currently do called a rip and ship, where if someone asks for something that's on the shelf behind me that's not allocated for a break, you can buy it online, right? I post the order number in the chat, and then I'll take it out of the inventory manually, and then, ta-da, do it, break in front of all of the people here. I want to make a change to that. Basically make personal breaks its own section. We'll get rid of the concept of rip and ships entirely. Personal breaks would mean that if someone orders it, it's basically the same idea as a rip and ship, but you'll do it directly through the website, and anyone could buy it. So instead of buying a box of, let's say, Series 1 hockey, right? So you want to buy a box of Series 1 hockey. Instead of us buying it and shipping it to you, you could also instead buy a personal break of it, which would mean that I would go down here, get the camera set up, I'd rip the box for you live here on 401games.ca or on 401 Sports Cards on Twitch, and we would see what you hit together, and we would ship the cards out to you as opposed to shipping out the box, right? So we're trying new things. Keep an eye out for that as well. It's going to at least streamline the process of the whole rip and ship thing to being something a lot more manageable than it is right now for both you and I. And we'd like to put more of a focus on it because eventually the hope is going to be that this isn't going to be a place where I just like hop on, for a break, right? To do a break, or for me to hop on and just give you guys like a 20-minute update on what's going on. The hope is maybe eventually I can be on here for hours at a time. We can fill up the dead time, we can hang out, and then anyone can come and go. And that's what we want, build a community with you guys. So, also with that offer to not ship base, if you don't want the base shipped, then I'm sure. I mean, I could hold the base. You want to do a rip and ship? Yeah. Put it in your, because you could just put in the notes. Put it in the notes that you don't want, if I do a personal break, and you don't want base to be shipped, put it in the notes, and I'll take care of that. Why not? Because it's not like we don't have uses for base cards. We don't deal in single cards here. But, God, like, we could give them out to people, give them out to kids. I can do a lot of things with base cards. If you don't want them, I'll gladly put them somewhere else. and see, that creates another niche, right? For people like yourselves. Yeah. That might not want to have, like, that might want to chase after the young guns, but don't want to have all the base cards, right? Well, why deal with the mess yourself? Deal with it here. We'll deal with it here for you. Pretty much become your own personal Molly made for cards. But see, that it's stuff like that. Like I want to try and give you guys the type of experience that's you can only really get here. And that's kind of the hope, that we can find something that fits all of you guys, that we cater to all of your needs. So if that means being a maid service for base cards, so I open up your box and I'll take the base and I'll store your trash somewhere else, fine with me. Oh man. But yeah, no, that's kind of the gist of it, right? At least in terms from a store perspective. If we want to talk anything else, I'm surely open to it. But I think it is time for me to go. I see it's also time for you to go as well, so this is actually pretty good timing. Take care. I'll see you guys. Have a great night. Give us a follow here on YouTube at 401 Games, on Twitch at 401 Sports Cards. We'll see you next time. Bye.